We had a vision board of where we wanted to sell, and QVC and HSN are our two major goals.
This is what a Moroccan garden smells like.
I'm really into like the idea of the everything oil because I think our customer loves that sort of thing.
We came into HSN for a mentoring session, getting our guest certification, and it was an incredible day. We learned so much.
Congratulations.
The HSN family just made the whole journey just seamless.
Oh my goodness, it's so exciting to find brand new brands and bring them to you. If you're a beauty junkie like me, you probably tried everything. How about maybe paring your beauty routine down to one key beauty product that does everything? This is hydrating, it's moisturizing, it's called the Everything Oil. Today, it's almost $50 off. Yes, this is a bottle that you may not realize that it really does everything in a teeny little bit, goes such a long way. Almost $50 off today. That's our event price. It will be sold at $128, and you can get it home today and try it out. Try it everywhere. Try it on your nails, your hair, your skin, under your eyes, your face, your neck for $42 or for $26.33 on any credit card. You do have two different choices. You have the choice of the Earthy, which is the actual scent of the prickly pear oil that comes in it. That's that key ingredient. Or you can choose the angelic clementine. That's my favorite. It has an added essential oil that smells like the most angelic citrus. It is absolutely luxurious. Everybody here at HSN has been going crazy over this, and I love it too because I tend to get kind of oily skin, and I tend to break out anytime oil even looks at me. And this is like a dry oil, but boy, does your skin love it. So take a look at some of these results. This is on your lips. Would you have thought of using a facial oil on your lips? No, that's why they call it the Everything Oil. Instant hydration that lasts, instant plumping. You'll see an instant reduction in the look of the fine lines and wrinkles, an instant increase in the radiance, in the glow, in the plumpness of your skin. This has been amazingly popular here, and it was designed by two best friends who were part of the beauty industry for over 20 years, and they led award-winning teams that you would have heard of, and they looked at each other and they went, there's a lot of stuff out there. Let's pare it down to something that works better than everything else, that you only need one product, and look who it is. Oh, there she is. Sarah Jane Perrock is joining us. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Shannon. I'm so excited to see you and so happy to be here.
I'm so glad too. Of course, I would be giving you a big hug if you were here. You, of course, along with Susan Carter here, who is the Carter of Carter and Jane, and you're the Jane of Carter and Jane.
That's right.
So welcome. And this, as you promised when I met you when you first came in for the big find, has really transformed my skin. And it does play well with other products, but it could be the one and only product that people need to really give them that youthful glow. Tell us about the hero ingredients and why this is so special.
Sure. Well, so we were really excited when we found prickly pear and prickly pear seed oil. Susan actually found it on a trip to Morocco after nearly a decade of looking for that perfect ingredient, that one ingredient that really could make a huge difference. So here on your screen, you're seeing Morocco and the farm where we actually employ all women and have a female partner. They're hand picking that prickly pear fruit from the prickly pear cactus. Susan and I are attempting to get the seeds out there. And this is on a pretty recent trip. You see how tiny those seeds are. We then have to take them out, extract them, dry them by hand, and then we cold press them. And only a teeny tiny amount of oil comes out of those seeds because there's only 5% oil in each of those little seeds. So to make 4 cups of oil, it takes us over 40 hours. So this is an ingredient you haven't heard that much about in the past because it's very expensive and very time consuming to make. But I'll tell you, the difference it makes in your skin, the difference it's made in my skin has been tremendous and really a game changer. Between the vitamin E, the essential fatty acids, there's so much goodness in this product. We think it's really the gold standard in oil. And we weren't going to put something out there with our names on it unless we knew it would make a difference to everyone who used it. And also, let's face it, who has time for 10-step skincare. It's just too much. Life is crazy busy. And these days now with homeschooling our kids and everything else that we're doing, one and done. It's easy. One step twice a day, few seconds, a few drops, pat it in, and the difference is really amazing.
So as you were saying, and I'm just dropping it here because I've got that mented lip liner that, as promised, will not come off until you take it off. So I'm just patting it into the skin. By the way, I'm putting it on my arm. We do have an everything oil for the body as well. That's on a very special price because once you've got the results of the prickly pear, you really do want it everywhere. So this is how simple it is. It gives you an instant radiance, but Sarah, it's not greasy at all.
Not at all. I think the thing is, when you think about your skin, it's your largest organ. And just like our body craves fruits and vegetables, so does our skin. So it's something that the minute you put it on, your skin recognizes and it knows it needs it. So it absorbs really quickly. And so we always get the question, I'm afraid of oil. I'm oily. I have oily skin. Can I use this? The answer is 100% yes. Please do. Whether you're the driest of the dry or the oiliest of the oily or anything in between, this oil really works for everyone.
Oh, okay.
And
We've got a before and
model with that
after.
little bit of glow.
Oh, look, so we have a before and after. Her skin looks, of course, more radiant. It is, her cheeks look more plump. They look more dewy. And they also look, I mean, she didn't have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles to start with, but it really does soften the skin. And I have to say, even just last night, Sarah, I was using the everything oil for the body. My hands were so soft just from putting it all over my body. I was like, the softness, even when I woke up, all over my body. So I do want everybody to pick that up as well. But these ingredients are unlike anything of any other products that maybe you've seen in the beauty industry over the last 20 years. We're gonna take a look at some of them. Can you take us on a little tour of the products or the ingredients?
Sure, so you're really, of course. So here is angelic clementine. So our key ingredient in everything is organic prickly pear seed oil. This is unrefined, cold pressed, the absolute best you can get. We then add just a little pinch of what we call our A3 concentrate. And from our original formulation, the idea was with a singular oil, you want to put a teeny bit of something else in there to really open it up. And then with angelic clementine, as we talked about, we have 4 different essential oils, all really good for your skin, but also the combination of the grapefruit, bergamot, mandarin, and sweet orange just smell heavenly and beautiful and angelic. So we decided to make the angelic clementine version after we originally launched with our original version, which we'll probably see here in a second with ingredients. It's exactly the same as this, minus the essential oils. Okay. So if you're someone that really loves a beautiful scent to your skincare, angelic clementine is the way to go. But if you're very sensitive and you think, I don't want anything to even remotely hurt my sensitive skin, the original is my personal favorite. And that is almost 100% organic prickly pear seed oil with just a drop of that A3 concentrate. But I do want to talk about the aroma. So the aroma of the everything oil is a little bit different from what you've experienced before. In fact, there's one of my favorite actresses in the world. She recently did an interview in Parade magazine about us and said, I can't believe I was putting this on my face for a few days. It smelled like a barn. And after 3 days, my skin looked so good. I am obsessed with it and I won't use anything else. So we hear that all the time. When you first open it, if you decide to go with the original formulation, know that it smells the way we think skincare really should smell if everybody was using unrefined and organic products, but it's not something we're used to. So doesn't mean it's bad. There's nothing wrong with it. It just has a very unique, earthy, hay-like, some people say barn, aroma, but eventually you'll see the results in your skin and you'll grow to love it. But we have people that love angelic clementine so much. So really both are gonna do the same things for your skin. It just depends on you. The only real recommendation is if you have extremely sensitive skin to really try the original.
Well, and the original is the most popular this morning. Everybody wants to save $50 today, and this is a great opportunity. Yeah. So this is worth every penny of the $128, but if everybody wants to try it out, this is the day to try it. Now the hay scent kind of dissipates after just, it's already dissipating and I just put it on. But the results stay and they last and last and last because it's getting into your skin and it's almost like plumping it out. It's like your skin drinks it in. You know, it reminds me, Sarah, of like when you get flowers home, if you don't put them right in water and they kind of droop down, and then you put them in water, they perk right up. That's what the everything oil reminds me of, and you can use it everywhere because your skin just drinks it in. It nails and hair, and that's why I know you created the everything oil for the body, because people were saying, it's a little spendy to put everywhere, just to say.
For sure.
So I know you put some of the same ingredients in the body oil as well. But this is something that I know you didn't see in the beauty industry, Sarah, when you and Susan were creating your own company, that you knew that this was something very unique and that it was going to be something, quite frankly, pretty exclusive.
Yes, I mean, it has been. I will say we have a massive cult following, and if you name a major beauty editor outlet, they're using it. They've talked about it from Refinery 29 to Glamour. The list goes on and on, Harper's Bazaar. And we see this and the celebrity following that we have. And these aren't people that are getting it for free. They're buying it because they've noticed such a huge difference in their skin. This ingredient really is the most special ingredient I've ever seen in my 20 plus years of making products, and has made the most enormous difference in my skin, which really was very, very troubled. And I've gone from skin that I wouldn't leave the house without makeup to I barely have anything on anymore. And in these days with the 1,001 Zoom meetings we're doing, your skin is your base of everything, right? So you want to really nourish it and take care of it, but not remove the good stuff that Mother Nature there put for a reason. So when we set out to do this perfect product, the everything oil that could be used for everything, we knew we wanted something that addressed all of the major skin issues, but still left the good things in your skin that were intended to be there.
And when you talk about all the major issues in skin, this softens your skin to the touch, but also you can see how much softer and more youthful and kind of plumped out your skin is, whether it's your lips, under your eyes, all over your face, your neck, your décolleté. And I know, Sarah, we only have a few more seconds, but we could pair this with any of our other favorite beauty products. It just acts kind of as that booster then, right? Where would we use it first?
So yes, so I would recommend using it first just because you want it when your skin is as clean as possible, but also you could mix it in with your moisturizer or other serums. We definitely have like a 50-50. 50% of people drop everything else and just use the product, but 50% say, you know what, I love my skin creams or these other products I've been using, but I want to boost the efficacy. So then you can just drop a few drops in with any other product you use, or even your foundation to help with a really nice glowy, dewy look.
Oh, I love that. And I would say give it 3 days on its own before you add back in your moisturizer. You may find that you really don't need anything else. Sarah, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. It was such a pleasure to see you.
You too. You take care.
Take care. Bye.
Bye. All right, and then, so you're saving almost $50 off today. Please try this out, $26.33. It really is everything. You choose the original, which is a little bit more earthy, or my favorite, Angelic Clementine. And then, as I kept referring to, we do have the everything oil for the body. And I know it is a bigger container, but it has some